What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. This is going to be a quick drone overshot of this mysterious house that's actually located on top of the Red Hill in Palmerton, Pennsylvania. So if any of you are ever driving on Route 248 passing Palmerton, you may have seen this house sitting up on the hill. And if you were curious as to what it is, well, there's actually quite a interesting and horrific story behind this abandoned house. Now, to start things off, this is actually sitting on Marshall's Hill, which is named after General Marshall. Now, the first names I'm going to display on the screen because I don't know how to properly pronounce them. So, the father was an entrepreneur, and him and his wife actually had a business, and it was named Marshall and Adams Clock Factory. In 1836, he made about $40,000 in profits, but in 1837, the real estate collapsed, and the father of six found himself bankrupt. After becoming bankrupt, unfortunately, he killed himself. Now, the fourth child, who this story is based on July 1st, 1845, he became a cadet at West Point Military Academy. Marshall married his first wife, Hannah. They had two children, a son and a daughter. The daughter died at age 5, and the son died at age 1, which is really tragic. Not only to make it worse, but Hannah herself died in 1873. 2 years after his wife's death, he met Janet Rutherford, who happened to be a rich woman and is from New Jersey. 1881, they decided to build their 14-room house, which happens to be this home here. Marshall had several injuries from war, and shortly after the home being built, Marshall passed away on 1883. August 3rd. Cause of death was war injuries at the age of 63 while he was at a cure facility for veterans in New York. He was buried in Mount Hope Cemetery in Rochester, New York. Janet Rutherford continued to live inside of the house. She eventually passed away in Atlantic City, New Jersey in the year 1911. She was hoping to find a cure for cancer, and it didn't happen. Once the year 2000 came, Marshall had another tragic event happen. Years after his death, his body was actually dug up from his grave and the skull was removed. Groundskeeper was asked what the possibility was and what may have occurred and why it would have happened, and his response was that it was probably taken for a satanic ritual. His headless corpse was reburied, and to this day nobody knows where the head of Marshall is. So guys, aside from this drone footage, you are not able to walk up to the house. It is definitely gated off and guarded by the people that live in the town. They do not want anybody disturbing it whatsoever. The house is currently abandoned, but it is maintained, and I do believe that it is maintained by the town of Palmerton itself. Many people have seen this house. Many people pass it every day while cruising along Route 248. However, I do advise that nobody dare to approach the house. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it to anybody who might be curious of the history of this home. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video.
The apocalypse.